Greetings again, dear hearts. MK Mueller here with our Miracles Guaranteed next miracle. Alrighty, so we know that the second step of this process is simply to believe. And sometimes I think we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to really believe hard, but believing isn't hard. Believing is just saying, I know it's possible. That's all it is. That's all we need to believe. Just open that door a crack so that the miracle can get in. And that's what happened in this case of turning grief into joy. So my mom had her sweet pup Mookie for 17 years. She got the pup in her 70s, and I thought, who's giving my mom a puppy? I mean, it was a tiny little ball of fur in her 70s, right? And it was the best thing, absolutely the best thing for her as she aged and, got her outside walking, and of course, more love than we could ever describe in this video. So now she's in her 90s. I think she just turned 91, and Mookie was getting sicker and sicker. She was blind, and then she wasn't really eating, and then, worse got worse. And pretty soon my brother, who lived there, said, we really need to put the puppy down. So we all talked, the siblings all talked and said, okay. So he had to break the news to Mom, who of course knew that was true. And so they picked a day, and he came and picked up Mookie and took her to the vet, and the vet helped her transition and put her to sleep. Very sad day for our entire family, who all loved this pup and also were quite concerned about my mom. But my sister and I got on the phone and we affirmed all things work to good. Somehow something will distract her. This is going to be okay. That was at 11 o'clock in the morning. At 3 o'clock that afternoon, my nephew, my mom's grandson, who's an electrician, was in Seattle, and he was visiting a new client. And he knocked on the door, and the woman opened the door, and there at her feet was a little Shih Tzu pup that looked exactly like Grandma's dog, right? And he said, oh my gosh, oh. And she said, oh, are you allergic to dogs? And he said, no, it's okay. And she said, well, come on in. And he just kept looking at this puppy. And she said, I can put her in the other room. And he said, no, that's okay. It's just that my grandma had a dog that looked just like this one, and we had to put her down today, so it's kind of emotional for me to see a dog that looks so much like her dog. And she said, well, you just tell me if Mookie gets in your way, and I'll move her. Her dog's name was Mookie, the same as my mom's dog's name, spelled the same way, Mookie, and I have no idea where that name came from in either case. Truly a miracle. The best part of it, of course, is that my mom had no time to grieve Mookie's passing. She was too busy telling the entire retirement community the miracle of Mookie. Till next time.